Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, I am your social studies teacher from Pakistan International School for the e-learning program. Now we are in the 7th week of the distance learning program, and this is the 3rd lecture of chapter number 5 for grade 8. Dear students, this week we will continue chapter number 5 Industry. You have to complete a given worksheet, so be attentive throughout the video lecture. The learning objectives of today's lecture are that you will be able to understand and recall the definition of secondary industries. Describe historical development of secondary industries. Explain the importance of oil and its byproducts. Solve your worksheet properly. Secondary industry means those industries where raw material is used to manufacture other goods. Almost everything we have to use, apart from food, is produces by secondary industry. It can be producing pottery or shoemaking or gigantic automated factory turning out trucks. Today we will cover these topics. Production of natural gas we may cover in next video lecture. In earlier times, everything was made by hand. The process was slow and the finishing depended on the skill of the craftsman. In the 19th century the use of steam engines became common. Then the manufacturing process became faster. Production capacity of workers increased 20 to 30 times. The quality of goods was more even than the work done by hand. In 20th century, one worker handled in one particular job with the conveyor belt production. Thus capacity increased several hundred times. The introduction of automated factories meant more machines and robots. A huge factory can be managed by 1 or 2 persons sitting at a desk using electronic equipment.
This is the most important industry. Energy is the byproduct of oil. Over half of the energy consumed in the world comes from oil. 45% of which comes from Muslim countries. Oil is very much important for development of country. Oil is a raw material for many chemical products, including pharmaceuticals, solvents, fertilizers, pesticides, and plastics. Oil comes from underground as crude, a thick, black, horrible-smelling semi-liquid. It is taken by pipelines or tanker to the refinery. Refinery is a huge industrial complex where it is refined, that is split into the many chemicals of which it is made.
Petroleum was formed from the dead remains of microscopic marine plants and animals which settled in muddy sediments at the bottom of the sea millions of years ago. Due to prolonged sedimentation and accumulation of organic debris, these remains got buried deep below the surface of the earth. Intense heat and high pressure underneath in the presence of natural catalysts. The remains of plants and animal ultimately converted into petroleum. For this reason petroleum is also called a fossil fuel. Oil goes through a large number of different to clean it and break it into parts. First it is washed with hot water to get rid of the unpleasant sulfur, and then it goes to the distillation tower. Here, it is heated to turn it into a gas which rises up the 40-meter tower. All the way up the tower are trays with holes in them, and on each of which a different part of the oil condenses. Some of the products obtained from oil: jet fuel, petrol, diesel fuel, kerosene, liquefied petroleum gas LPG, petrochemicals, etc. Besides different fuels, oil is a raw material for cosmetics, food and cloth dyes, plastics such as terylene and nylon, fertilizers, bitumen for roads and roofs, and for straightening tires. Now coming to the most important part of today's session is your homework. Please go through the video lecture once again. Read page numbers 47 to 49 thoroughly. Check info box and all pictures given in these pages carefully. Complete the given worksheet properly. You can write answers to given questions in your notebooks.
Dear students, that's all for today's session. If you have any confusion, feel free to ask your subject teacher for more clarity. Dear students, inshallah next week we will continue the same chapter but different topic. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.